It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals, between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. To immortality begins for most teams. We're underway for Wild Card Weekend. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Yeah, please, go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah! 26.
First down, here's Dak. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Yeah! Hey, jump up! 26.
Now here's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York to the line. First and 10.
Cut! Football team! Start!
Wilson airing it out to start. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Lady!
Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on third, Wilson. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah! It was on 54. Lady!
Putting a receiver in motion.
26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Give on second here to Blue. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Giants nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
They're on 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatteroo. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hey, Bulletti! Screen,
It's Scatteroo on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Russ now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Another score here in this 1st quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a... back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Bulletti!
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Wilson out of the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Deron Bland has it. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
We're going to 53. Sweat tonight, Whitey. Hey, kill. 26.
Run the toss to Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dak out of the pistol. On screen here to Blue. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 21-0 our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Play action, Prescott. Drops this underneath, it's Blue. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dak. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Into the red zone. There it is, touchdown,
saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Screen here for Scatterboot. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7.
Front left, front left. Tight. 380. Tight.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. 23.
On the give, it's Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Yeah!
They send a tight end in motion.
What do you think?
3rd down run with Blue. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and just 2 to go.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Yeah! Go, go, go. Get out there. Wide in. 26.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
The 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Giants into the nickel, third down.
There you go.
And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And they weren't afraid to try the reverse, but he's corralled shy of the marker. It's fourth down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Cowboys putting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And they could really use a good one here. And they're going to wind up losing some on that return, but no matter, as we've reached the end of our second quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's Robinson with the return. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. He's Gabu now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught right side by Johnson. Big man showing up the yards. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Wilson now from the gun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Complete left side to Robinson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All right, here we go. Second down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. And the defender comes away with it. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah!
Who gets the handoff? And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 29-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Gun. Here go 46. Here go 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pass is caught by Blue. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, here we go! 26.
On first down, it's Blue. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
47.
3rd and long for him here. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Yeah, here we go. Like check for it in.
We'll hear from the pistol. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
They'll run this with Blue. Good running, rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Robinson with the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Russ now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now here's Russ. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go. Quiet, 90. Start.
Russ is cooking again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. 1st down throw from Wilson. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
14, run it.
Wilson to throw again. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field? Let you put 6 on the board.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah! We're going to 55. All right, 26.
Up the middle, Blue. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now here's Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10, Prescott. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Going with blue here. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up third and very long.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 38-yarder from the left half. Aubrey puts it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Tracy on the return. Keeps away from one. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. From the pistol, he gave the Scatterboot. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Wilson out of the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that makes it third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
380.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Blue running to the right. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 480. 26.
Now it's Blue. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects with the open man downfield. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
16 yards. And the Giants.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. He brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun, it's Tracy. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.